In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a drawing file and import your main assembly file or specific part files. And I'm also going to show you briefly how to dimension your drawings. Let's go to File. Let's go to New. I personally wouldn't recommend doing it from here because it might open it up as inches if you don't have the kind of right settings. So go to File, go to New, and let's New Overall, and that means you can select metric. So if you can't see it, it's under ESUN metric. I've got a few more settings on here which you don't need. These are parts, these are assemblies, and these are the drawing files that you want to click on ANSI MM, and that means it's going to be in millimeters, and create yourself a blank template there. Okay, now we're going to click in base, and it's selected one already. I'm going to double check that that is the assembly, not the part. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to select the storage assembly, this one, not the storage part. That's the one I want to use. So that's what I'm going to open up. This is too big for me, so I'm going to change that maybe down to half. That looks pretty good. Okay, on the page now. So now I'm going to, with that kind of hovering over there, I'm going to click once there. Can you see that the front has already been allocated there because we set it up earlier, so that's why it's really important. Then we're going to come up directly above, click the top view, then come directly on the side, clicking the side view, and then we're going to click one more time up here to add an isometric view. Then we're going to right click and click OK. That's now added the different parts in place. I actually want to add some more things on the right, so I'm just going to click this bottom view, which kind of assigns we'll use the bottom view. It's the kind of master view for the minute, and then get these nicely spaced out between them, and you can maybe add this isometric view up here. Now, with that in mind, you can start to annotate. I've got another video on this elsewhere, so I won't go into this in great detail, but you can click between different points and start to annotate the different areas that are important to each view to kind of show what might be appropriate. You can see that these are quite important for this view. Now the depth might be to this one, and so on. And I'll kind of allow you to explore that and adding in some different dimensions as well. It might be that we want to put a radius onto this one and add some more dimensions of a handle. Now, what isn't helpful is this. The angle of this laser cut part here. We could get the length from here, but really I want to use a circle and different things. So by separating and making an assembly of the different parts, you can actually now add this laser cut part in, but it hasn't been set up for front view yet. So we're just going to open up this phone holder. Here it is. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click this button here, which is kind of to select a face. So clicking that button, we're going to look at, and then we're going to click on this face here. That's now put that face directly towards me, and now I can right click on this house and set current view as front. And there you can see it's been done. I'm going to save that, and now when I go back to my drawing, which is here, this one here, it is here. Okay, now I can go back up to place views and I can put the base in, click on base, and I can now come up to this folder and I can select the phone holder. There it is. And now because I've selected that as the front, I can click on that part. Now I don't need to have the top and the side for this, so I'm just going to click, right click and click OK, and there it is. I can maybe just drag it up somewhere a bit nicer, and now with that sort of properly looking at me, I can now dimension that part and add the different areas that you want to in. Okay, and we get us, lining them out nicely. So you can see how it's helpful to align all these different parts and put it in. We can add some text as well. So by clicking on a text button, we can drag over here. I think 6 is quite a nice height for titles. So orthographic drawing of storage unit. Maybe all dimensions in millimeters. And maybe we could add a scale as well. I think I did 1, 2, 2. Those details are probably written elsewhere. I'm going to select the whole lot and maybe change it so that it's centered as well. There we go. That looks nice to me. You can right click OK to get out of your tool, and then you can drag this around and kind of I think you can drag, there we go, drag it over, and you can kind of add it to the right place. Okay, so that's how to kind of set it up, and you'll see down here inchly, that's me. I did it on this day. The scale is 1 to 2 down there. As you can see, it doesn't say that it's in millimeters, so that's actually quite helpful in the title. And you can add different parts. Maybe I would add in a 3D print part as well. This is what it looks like if I don't change the front view of it. So we're going to come to our bracket. There you go. It's decided just to put that as the front, and that might be okay for you to kind of select that. Okay, and you can add them in. We probably want to change that down to something similar. All right.